So here we are, a day after I sent the last video out. I've got my little figures in, so I thought I'd take some pictures and show him in situ. He doesn't have brought it to life. You got the ice cream van there with the queuing up for ice creams, and the cafe open, people sitting down enjoying a drink, and the castle, visiting the castle. So I'm going to carry on putting these out, and then I'll do another video showing you where they are. But also I went to the the Dereham Model Railway Exhibition, and on the weekend after I put that video out. So I've taken some shots of some of the layouts out there. Some of them were brilliant, really good, and they crammed the whole space up. You'll see one coming up which hasn't really been developed well. It's still on the go, as it were. There were N-Gauge, 009, 00, even up to the very large ones on exhibition. It's only a small exhibition that they do at Dereham in Norfolk. This is the one that's being developed. It's good enough to go out on exhibition, but in between they're still working on it. But it's a lovely layout. It's a huge layout, in fact. It took up half the room. It's only a small hall, but it was really good. It was packed. It's amazing how many model railway enthusiasts there are in Norfolk. They come from far wide, all over Norfolk, to come to this one. We've got another one at the end of March, which is the Norwich exhibition, and I'll be a lot more people there. I'll take some photographs of them and some videos so you can see them. But it's great because it gives you a bit of an idea. This one, for example, absolutely crammed in everywhere, which I like. I like a layout that's got lots and lots of stuff going on. So that's what I intend to do with mine, a layout with lots and lots of stuff on. It was just nice to see the young kids there as well. The hobby is still active, as people are saying. There's still plenty of people out there. Yes, it got more expensive, but I think we should be okay. I think the industry is still there. The need is still there. The youth, loads and loads of kids there. So hopefully it'll pick up. So I'm looking forward to the Norwich one. I've got my eye on some bits and pieces, namely quarry vehicles and other bits and pieces. I'll talk to you what I'm doing with my layout, and you'll hear it a bit better. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please like and subscribe if you already haven't. So over to the shed. Well, now then, you can see that I've managed to add some figures to this. You saw the pictures before, and it's starting to look quite a busy little castle now. Just come to zoom out, and you can see that it's quite a good scene there now. So what I now need to do is to start concentrating on this area here. What I want to do is put a second platform for this track, so that trains stopping here, people can get off and then go across to the castle. So what I've been doing over the weekend, I've made up a curved platform, and again I've scratch built it, made it from cardboard, put some walls on it, and the idea is that will sit roughly about there. So I'm then going to contemplate putting either a bridge across there, or perhaps there'll be a subway going underneath and popping up on the platform over there. I don't know yet, but that way then as the trains come through, people on this line can get off and cross over, and vice versa. So the whole point of what I'm going to do now is I've got to now start looking at this area to the left. So if I can just pan the camera around, you'll see that I've got to look into this side here now. And what I've decided is, once I've sort of looked at the contours of this, this area here is going to be a quarry. So I've got a chance of putting a quarry in. This then will just drop down to a road, and there'll be a canal then running across there. So that's the plan, that's what I'm going to try and do. So I'm going to try and make up some different bits and pieces, so I'll see what it looks like. Now what I definitely want to do is, this is going to be the canal entrance, like that, but I'm going to build that up. It needs to be a little bit higher. This wall needs to be a bit higher because I need to have the canal sidings there, and then I'm waiting for a road bridge to arrive, but it'll be something like that, and that will sit here, so the road will come round and go there and match that way. The quarry then can come through there, join the road, go down these houses here, and over this on the left hand side is they will then have, the road will come down and join up with the main road. So the quarry traffic can go that way, or they can unload the stone onto the canal bed on the canal boats. That's my plan. Whether that's going to work out or not, I don't know. So what next segment will all be about me putting bits of foam in place to see what I can produce. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I've got as far as this bit, so hopefully you'll be able to see this. I'll zoom in, it might get a bit grainy, but you can see what I've done is packed up that side there. I've got a tunnel entrance here, packed up this side, and just glued these down. I'm waiting for these to sort of solidify. I'm going to cut that, just put a little piece in there, and then I'm going to cover that with your plaster cloth, get that down, and then we can see what it looks like. But what I'll do is I'll create an entrance here, just a slope coming up, probably coming round to go run along by the side of the canal. These houses or something similar will go like that, so the road will come up and just run down the front of that, and we'll see where we are when I get to that side. But so far so good. Picked this up at one of the Dereham Model Railway show that I went to on Saturday. I'll show you some clips in a minute. So that you can see, it's very disappointing in some respects for an N-gauge model. There was only a few, not 3 N-gauge there, but I managed to get this for a tenner, and I thought, well, that'll do, because it's something different. All my other houses are from Metcalf, and that's a plastic set. So, and then I think I'll be able to pick up some others to make this bit slightly different. So my idea is that the canals were going out of use in the 50s to some extent. Well, by then they had gone out of use, but this is sort of a remnant of what was, and reflects the Neath canal that runs to Swansea from the Neath Valley. It gives it a bit more personal flavour for myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish a few bits off in here, and then I'm going to cover that with the plaster cloth, and then see what it looks like then. So I'll be back when that's done. So I thought before I start doing the plaster cloth I'd better start testing it, just to see if the train will go around it on that curve. So here comes my little shunter now with a couple of wagons, just make sure they can go around. And yeah, that's gone round quite nicely, so yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'm happy with that. So I think what I'll try and do now is see what else I can do to tie up. I've got to put some lights in here, but I need to put the subway in, and I need to order that. So I think what I'll do is wait till they get here, put the lights in, the little subways. I've decided on the subway rather than the bridge because there's nowhere on this side to put the bridge. So I'll just put the little subways down, and then in the meantime I'll plaster cloth all this bit here. But I'll just check that that works. So I'll just keep running the train around to make sure that it gets through there. Right, and as a final test before I actually do it, I'm paranoid about them not going round once I've done it, but before I put the plaster cloth on, I'm just going to run my little steam around, make sure that works, and that goes round quite nicely. It clears everything. It's not going to get hit by anything, so that's good. And then I'll just send round shunter again. Excuse me. Yeah, and that's running nice and smooth now. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. Pleased with that. I'll just slow that down now. So that section now has been covered. What I now need to do is I'm going to let that dry, because on this little bit above the canal tunnel I just want to let that dry, because I still want to put some lights in on this bit here. So really I'm not going to do anything more to that until it's dry, and then I can sort of mess about with that until I get this bit done. And I've got to wait until I've got the lights, but I've just got to wait until the subway's arrived, and then I'm going to lay down this bit here where the canal will be, because all that's going to need plaster in, because when I put the water in, obviously I don't want that water going out all over the place. I've carved out the little road in, so yeah, that'll be another little diorama to add to it, so that'll be good, because I want to add as much interest to the layout as possible, different scenes. So yeah, so that's where we are now. Wait for that to dry, so that'll be tomorrow. And in the meantime, I need to get over to Great Eastern, but obviously they don't open until Tuesday. They shut on Monday. They were at the exhibition on Saturday. They'll be shut Monday, and I'll pop over Tuesday or Wednesday, have a chat with the girls, spend a bit more money with them, and then I'll crack on from there. There's a little bit I can do over in the far corner there, just before the entrance of the tunnel, so we'll see. Anyway, I'll see in a bit when I've got my subways and the lights done, and then I can and I need that bridge tunnel. So for now, take care. Now that mud rock's gone off, that bandage has gone off, I've given it a quick paint over, base colour of grey, just to see what it looks like. I'm still not happy about this bit here, so I'm going to probably end up putting plaster over it, and that'll give it a bit more rock definition as well. I've glued down the bases here for the houses, and there's going to be an industrial unit. So just show you what the canal is going to look like. There'll be a wharf, around here with spaces for canal boats to moor up, and then the canal boats will sail or motor, whatever you want to call it, round and then go through the tunnel entrance there. I've still got work to do on that, and then the road will come out on that side and then follow this all the way down, come around past all this lot obviously and join up with the road that's over there, and then there'll be another road coming up. Move that glue ball just down that corner where the toolbox is. I'll put a road up there, entrance up there onto this bit where the industrial unit is going to be. That's the plan. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. This is all suck it and see. No definition yet, but it's got the bones of it. What I'm now trying to do is find end scale machinery to go in here. I may have to take that out a bit more, but yeah, I'd like to get some couple of earth movers and some rock crushers, etc., and some small wagons to pull it out. And the principle is they take out the rocks from the quarry, drive up to the docks here, unload the canal, unload into the canal boats, and the canal boats take it away. And then I think what I'm going to do is going to put another little station here, a little workstation, where the coal trucks can unload the coal to drop into the barges. And vice versa, the rocks can be taken into the wagons and taken away. So a little bit of industry there. So I think it'll look pretty good. I've got these little cottages to fit there, and I'm going to get some more to fit around here, and then disused, just make it a bit rubbish but disused over there, an old part, if you see what I mean. But we'll see. So I'm waiting for this to dry, and then I'm going to grass the top of that and see where we are. Although I think I might withhold the grass in until I've sorted this bit out. Well, that's where I am today, and I'll keep working on it. I'm still waiting for some bits and pieces to arrive before I can finish this bit off, but the idea is that this will slope down to the road and then flatten out, and somewhere along here I'll probably put a riding school or something, I don't know, something a bit of interest in that area. But principally I'm working from the back forward again, as I've done all the way round, from the back forward. My voice is going now, so I'm going to have to go and get myself a brew. I think carving all this foam gets you dusty, and it's very warm in this shed today. I've had the heating on to try and dry this off, but I think I've gone a bit OTT. Anyway, I'll see you when I come back, see what I've done since then. Ta-ra for now. I've now put in platform lights on the other side, and I'll get them turned and glued in properly there once I've got them lit. And then I start to cover this with some foam, and then I'm going to put some plaster cloth over that to create that impression of the hills there. You'll see the beginnings of the canal then running up and down here. So this is all now got to be covered and then painted like that, and then that'll be the road coming up that way down on this corner. I don't know if you can see it, you might just be able to see it. That's the railway tunnel, and then you get a canal tunnel there. So you got canal, road and railway in that area there. So next job is to get this covered, so then I can manipulate it to create a rock formation. So I'll be back when I've done that, or I might just let the camera run so you can have a look at what I'm doing. We'll see. I'll let the camera run until it goes out, and then we'll go from there. Start cutting this lot up. I've got the dogs in and out, so you might hear the door going. I'm very gently laying that down, and then we'll go from there. Right, I'm going to leave it at that, and see how that pans out. I'll probably have to put a few bits and pieces by the time I've grassed that and put some rocks on top of it. It should be okay. So I'll come back when that's done.